guys, welcome to the Hollabbey Homestead. This is my midweek check-in video, and we're gonna go check the sap buckets. So we've had some pretty wild temperatures. So like I said in another video, you want it to be in the minuses. That's Celsius at night, pluses in the day. And that only just started happening again yesterday. So all the sap I've collected right just now, that was out of 6 buckets. And it only just started flowing yesterday. And it's hard to see, but I got sap about up to here in the bucket. And it's still dripping, so by the weekend we'll probably have about the same amount to collect. And yeah, so I only got 6 taps in right now. Next year I'd like to do more, but this is just kind of an experiment because I've never done it before. And so yeah, it was cold temperatures all weekend, and it wasn't flowing then, and it was cold on Monday and Tuesday, so that's why there's not that much. I've been hearing a lot of people who do this every year. They're saying this year is exceptionally bad, and that if you're new at it, not to get discouraged because it's normally not like this. But I'm quite happy with the amount that we got today, and we'll see how much we get tomorrow. Today's Thursday, and hopefully we'll have a good amount to boil down this weekend. So some people put this in their fridge. Let's just be honest, unless you have a second fridge, you don't have room for like a bucket like this. And So what I did last week was I just left it in a snowy area so that it stayed cool. And so I'm just coming out here to where our evaporator is, and there's some snow behind there. So this is a food grade bucket. It locks down the lid so no mice will get into it. And I'm gonna put this bucket in the snow to keep it cool. The dogs are going nuts. There it is. I got some snow pushed up around it so it'll stay cool. And it's only Thursday, so it doesn't have to keep in here too long. But on the weekend, we will start boiling that down and hopefully have some more off the trees. I know I talked about in another video about, well, tapping birch sap, or birch trees for sap, I should say. And I'm on the fence. I'm not sure if I'm going to try it. Kind of the nice thing about that is, we have a lot of birch trees. And the birch sap doesn't start running until after the maple's done. So it's kind of like you can pull the taps out of the maple trees, put them in the birch trees, and still keep getting sap. So the thing that kind of, I don't know. First of all, I don't know if we have enough birch trees that are big enough to justify tapping, because yes, we do have a lot of birch trees, but they're not very big. And I try to go with the rule of thumb that the tree trunk should be the size of or the roundness of a 5-gallon bucket, which is quite large for a tree. The other thing I read, now these are just things I've read, I'm no expert, I have never tapped anything before in my life until this year, so I'm just going by things that I've read. So maple syrup is a 40-to-1 ratio, so you need 40 cups to make 1 cup, 40 liters to make 1 liter, type thing. So like 40 liters of sap equals 1 liter of maple syrup. So that's kind of the ratio of maple syrup. With birch trees, it's 100-to-1. So you need 100 cups to make 1 cup. You need 100 liters to make 1 liter, which is a lot. And the other thing I read, which I find quite interesting, because you don't think about this on a maple tree, it's just kind of slowly dripping, whatever. And a lot of people who tap birch trees, they say that it flows faster. So you need to be cleaning out the or emptying the buckets more, because it just runs like a hose. Now I've never tried it, so I don't know if that's true or not. So that's kind of a logistical issue, because even if I find the right size birch trees, they're in the woods, and I think I would have to check them a couple times a day, and have some sort of vessel to put all the sap in to store it, because it sounds like you get a lot. So that's why I'm kind of up in the air about trying it. I might try it. I just might. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you try it? I might try one. Curiosity would get the best of me. I might try one. But yeah, like I said, we do have birch trees, but they're so far in there that it's going to be difficult. So usually people who tap birch trees, they have the hoses set up on the taps, and it's running into a bigger container, like a professional sugar bush. So you don't have to worry about emptying buckets so much. And we just don't have that set up. We might next year or a few years down the road, but we don't have it. And so, I don't know. Might try it, might not. What do you think? By the way, if you're wondering, I got this awesome chicken shirt that has flowers in the outline of the chicken at TSC. I seen it and I couldn't resist. So if you want a chicken shirt like this, go to TSC, check it out. So like I said over when I was emptying the buckets, the weather has been warming up. It's quite nice here. As you can see, I'm in a t-shirt even though there's like snow everywhere. The snow is melting. We finally got our road fixed because it was getting really bad. It said it was going to snow last night, but I don't think it did, or if it did, it melted. I don't know. And I think the temperature is supposed to be good next week. So I think we'll be continuing to tap next week. So as the snow is melting, we're getting pretty eager to kind of start clearing the land more and get ready for fencing and all that stuff. It's going to be a big job. And we're hoping to get a lot of it done. Sorry for the wind, guys. We're hoping to get a lot of it done before the black fly season hits, which is absolutely insane here. But, you know, we'll just have to see how the weather goes. So, another kind of cool thing about this week is that on Friday, like I said, today's Thursday, so tomorrow is our 1-year anniversary of moving here. And I can't believe it's been a year. We've done a lot of things. I feel like we could have gotten more done, but it's easy to say that, you know, when you haven't done it. But yeah, it's our 1-year anniversary. Looking back on that, that was a terrible day. It was muddy. It was the beginning of lockdown, the first one. And our movers were being super sketchy and didn't want to move us. And it just took a lot of work and a lot of time. And it wasn't really for like a month until we like started kind of unpacking and organizing and all that stuff. It was really overwhelming. It was just, listen guys, I don't want to move again. This is the 3rd time I've moved and I am not interested in moving again. I don't care. I'll die here. I'm not moving. Moving sucks. It was worth it because we got this beautiful place, but it was incredibly stressful. So some of the highlights of the last year is that we got the garden going. I'm pointing at the trailer. Got the garden going. The garden's down there. And got some fencing up. We added a pitch to the roof because there was a flat part there and it was leaking. We added a dormer. We insulated the roof, renoed an old trailer, made it a guest house. We got a new furnace, a new water treatment system. Back on it. It's actually like kind of amazing to me that like all this stuff got done. And you know, there's still so much stuff to do that'll keep us busy for the next like 30 years at least. So but yeah, if you've seen on a previous video, we're going to be adding some animals, adding some fencing, adding some lean-tos, barns, whatever you want to call them, and really setting this place up to be the farm that it once was. Anyways guys, that's my midweek check-in. Sorry it was a day late this week. I like to try and do it on Wednesdays, but I was busy yesterday, so I thought now is better than never to get this video done. And I hope you guys are having an excellent week. And this weekend we'll be boiling more sap. So there'll be a couple videos on that. And so we'll see you on the weekend. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you soon. Bye.